Hi, and welcome to the Andie Think Show, Derek Jeter, with your host, Jacob. Derek Jeter is an American former professional baseball shortstop, businessman, and baseball executive who is CEO and part owner of the Miami Marlins. A scout for the Houston Astros, Hal Newhouser, was high on Jeter's potential in the MLB. The Astros had the first pick, and after they didn't draft Jeter, Newhouser quit his job with the Astros in protest after they ignored his advice. The Yankees drafted Jeter, and he began the 1992 season with the Gulf Coast Yankees of the Rookie League level in Tampa, Florida. Jeter would struggle in the beginning, but would eventually go on to win awards like Most Outstanding Major League Prospect. Joe Torre, Yankees' newly hired manager, asserted Jeter would be the starting shortstop for the 1996 season, but George Steinbrenner was not convinced. Steinbrenner almost sent Mariano Rivera to Seattle for a shortstop, but others convinced Steinbrenner not to do this. That year, Jeter won AL Rookie of the Year with a .314 batting average, 104 runs scored, and 78 RBIs. In the playoffs that year, Jeter hit a ball that 12-year-old Jeffrey Mayer reached over and caught, giving Jeter his first postseason home run, even though the ball would have remained in play had it not been for Mayer. Jeter would bat .316 that postseason, and the Yankees would win the World Series. In the 1998 season, Jeter made his first All-Star game and would bat .324 with the league-leading 127 runs and 89 RBIs. The team would win 114 games in the World Series. In 1999, Jeter led the AL in hits with 219. In the postseason, he batted .455 in the ALDS, .350 in the ALCS, and .353 in the World Series, winning the World Series for Jeter's third time. In 2000, Jeter batted .339 with 73 RBIs, 119 runs scored, and 22 stolen bases. Jeter batted .409 in the World Series and extended his World Series hitting streak to 14 games. The Yankees would win the World Series, the fourth in 5 years. In 2001, Jeter batted .311 with 74 RBIs, 110 runs scored, and 27 stolen bases in the playoffs. The play known as the flip happened where Jeter cut off the ball thrown to Posada to tag Giambi out and preserve the Yankees' one-run lead. It was voted the 7th in Baseball Weekly's 10 most outstanding plays of all time. In the playoffs, Jeter hit a game-winning home run, and the words "Mr. November" flashed across the scoreboard. Jeter was named captain of the Yankees on June 3, 2003 by George Steinbrenner. In 2004, Jeter dove into the third base side seating and caught the ball. This play was voted Play of the Year this year in baseball awards. He won a Gold Glove award that year. In 2005, Jeter had 122 runs scored, 654 at-bats, and 202 hits. He won his second Gold Glove. In 2008, Jeter hit 300. It was the only full season where he did not compete in the playoffs. In 2012, Jeter had the most hits in the majors with 216. Wrapping up, Jeter earned the nicknames of Captain Clutch and Mr. November due to his outstanding play in the postseason. A 5-time World Series champion, Jeter is regarded as one of the primary contributors to the Yankees' success of the late 1990s and early 2000s for his hitting, base running, fielding, and leadership. He is the Yankees' all-time career leader in hits, 3,465, doubles, 544, games played, 2,747, stolen bases, 358, times on base, 4,716, plate appearances, 12,602, and at-bats, 11,195. Jeter is one of the all-time great Yankees.